For this week's video, I'm going to take you along for a day of my training, but the focus is going to be on my diet. If I haven't told you enough already, I'm vegan, plant-based, so it's a little different. Anyway, I need to get myself out of bed and eat some breakfast. I'm one of those people who wakes up hungry. I'm not the best on hydration, but I do try and drink at least 1 glass of water before I eat straight away when I get up. So in here we've got a multi-nutrient, creatine and Barocca. Get a lot of the vitamins and things in straight away, and the creatine, I started taking that last year actually. I saw quite a big difference. It's not too bad. Simple for me, breakfast, oats, some soy yogurt, banana, and a little sprinkle of granola on top. This morning I got a long bike ride, so need my carbs in to keep me sustained. Porridge will work wonders. Veganism gets a pretty bad rap. I'm sure you've seen Game Changers, and you've probably heard of all the different top athletes who are vegan, but there are still a lot of doubts and questions if it's possible at a high level. Where do you get your protein? How are you getting enough energy? Aren't you deficient? Isn't that a pain on the road? This one, yes, it is a pain on the road, but it's okay if you're prepared. Now, in the last video I said that I'd done a blood test. It goes through everything from your sort of vitamin, mineral profiles, hormones. Yeah, it's a full health checkup basically. One of the things was, if there's no red flags, it's free. This was 170 something pounds. And look, with everyone's opinions on veganism, you know, you doubt yourself. And I thought, with what everybody says, I should be deficient. I get the results and 175 is going straight back in my bank account. No red flags. And actually the things that you might look at, like especially for veganism, like B12 was actually optimal. And that is from just plant-based, mostly whole foods, and a few supplements. I'm not supplement crazy, although my morning concoction would suggest otherwise. Obviously that's not the same for everyone. One thing that works for one person doesn't necessarily work for everyone else. But I'm just saying, I wasn't going out of my way, and my results were very good. And I've now been vegan for, I want to say, 2.5 years. So my body's used to it and apparently optimal. Hey! Wants to play. What do you want, butts? I usually try and eat around 2 hours, hour and a half, 2 hours before I ride. So that leaves me a window where I can get other things done. Probably have to go play with my dog now. Banana. Got a grazed bar. Should see me through. It's a beautiful day. Cycling makes me seriously hungry. When I first started being vegan, I lost a lot of weight. I wasn't being careful about how much calories I took in and how much protein I took in. Didn't think about my food being less calorie dense than stuff with animal products. Last summer I really focused on putting on muscle mass, and it worked. I put on 5 kilos and I got a lot stronger. Strongest I've ever been. That means I also need to make sure I'm keeping myself fueled. Right now I don't need much nudging. Lunchtime. Some of my mum made. Sometimes I feel like I live on chickpeas. Lunchtime. You've got to go for protein from a broad source of things. Usually I would probably have quinoa, which has got more protein and a full amino acid profile. If I'd had a gym session this morning, it would have been a little different. Would have definitely had more protein with protein shake as well. Next stop is yoga.
Hello.
Wants to do some yoga. Not appetizing, but tastes good and it's got everything you need. Pasta made out of beans, soy substitutes, quinoa,
Can't get enough of these. Chia seeds, fruit and nut, nutritional yeast, a plethora of nut butters, soy milk or oat milk. Soy milk's got good protein. Soy yogurt. Anyone interested in giving it a go or switching over a few meals, these are the sorts of things that I'd recommend using to help supplement your diet and make sure it's varied and balanced. And that's my day of training over. If you have any questions about my diet, nutrition, drop them in the comments. I will do my best to answer them. If I can't, then I will ask Jai and he will probably know the answer. Next up, tomorrow I drive up north for Mr. John Riding's wedding, and we're even hitting a park run on the morning of his wedding. See you next week. Okay, Ryan, come on. Let's see it now. Yeah, bow to the people.